Hi, I'm Quinn, and I'm a fungal biologist at the University of Michigan. I propose to ask if the deep Earth actually contains a majority of the fungi on this planet, and importantly, what else can we find out along the way? Life has been found down to depths of 13 kilometers below the surface. Life can be so abundant that actually 60% of microbial cells are found here, accounting for more than 20% of global biomass. Historically, it was believed that the deep Earth was too extreme for organisms like fungi to live in. However, a recent study that we completed in just a single basin found over 700 fungal species and 6 fungal phyla down to depths of almost half a kilometer. Not only did we find fungi, but we found tardigrades, annelid worms, and much more. To study these organisms, we accessed wells that have been dug a few hundred meters below the surface. We pumped the waters to the surface, filtered them, sequenced their DNA, and counted how many cells there were. Most surprising was that we found fungi in all of our samples, and they were about as abundant as fungi are in the ocean. Next, we worked on growing the fungi in the lab, and we were able to actually isolate and identify 13 new species. We demonstrated the fungi could directly eat coal, showing that they didn't need any other help to live in this extreme environment. If we can learn all this from a single basin, what can we learn from the entire deep Earth? The truth is, I love biodiversity, and having the opportunity to document and explore a previously unstudied ecosystem is the pleasure of a lifetime. Fungi drive the majority of energy and nutrient cycling on the planet, and are in fact living symbiotically with all known animals and plants. Yet, all we know about their biology comes from the surface. Here, I propose to access 30 sites dug into the deep Earth up to depths of 2 kilometers below the surface. This will collectively be the most comprehensive and deepest search for fungal life ever. To accompany this biological work, we will carbon date and do many other geochemical analyses of the water to ask if older waters contain more biodiversity. Along the way, I will capture the beauty that sits just above the deposits. We received funds and completed all the described fieldwork and geological and hydrological analyses. But we still need funds to complete the biological analysis, which is vital to tie these two systems together. Specifically, we're requesting funds to complete all the DNA extractions, quantifications, and sequencing of environmental DNA using the methods I previously described. Not only will the results be published in open access scientific journals and presented at conferences, but we plan to set up a joint exhibit on both the science and the photography that was captured along the way. Ultimately, water is life, and understanding the distribution and composition of organisms in the subsurface is important for maintaining biodiversity on the planet. And these organisms have huge impacts on carbon storage, but also can be candidates for novel enzymes and antibiotic research in the future. Work is particularly pressing as over 10 million wells have been dug into the deep subsurface and injected with chemicals. We are just beginning to explore the biodiversity and beauty on this planet and how to display them together.